about this in the video. So imagine a place that is so amazing that it can produce not only the best NFL team for championships, but also has a hunting population large enough to rank as one of the top 10 armies in the world. It has more lakes than Minnesota, who brags about their lakes all the time, and the largest music festival in the Western Hemisphere. So I'm going to tell you guys more about America's Dairyland, the great state of Wisconsin. Having lived there most of my life, I just like to give you guys an inside scoop as to some of the cool stuff that you can do throughout the summer, the winter, and year round. So of course, in the fall, you've got gun deer season, and opening weekend is always the most popular week of the year for everyone because whether it's you, a friend, an uncle, a cousin, somebody knows someone with a cabin up north, you just escape for the weekend, go sit in the woods, and hope that you can come home with a nice buck. If you're not in the woods, you're probably out on the lake. Whether it's summer or winter, you're going to be fishing for walleye or muskie or really anything you can find. Muskie is kind of like a northern pike on steroids. Like I said earlier, Wisconsin has 15,000 lakes, while Minnesota brags to have 10,000 lakes. So we also get two of the Great Lakes with Lake Superior and Lake Michigan, while they just get to touch the side of Lake Superior. Even though there's no mountains in Wisconsin, you still get to go skiing, go snowboarding on ski hills. The highest elevation in Wisconsin is less than 2,000 feet, so you can imagine they're not that glorious. My home resort, Alpine Valley, you can go to the top of the tallest run, go down in 7 seconds if you just beeline straight to the bottom. During the summer or winter, you can always go to the Dells. Wisconsin Dells, they've got ski resorts, they've got indoor and outdoor water parks, theme parks, hotels that are kind of like Vegas with the shops and restaurants, all that stuff. Noah's Ark claims to be the world's largest outdoor water park. It's one of the top 5 largest indoor or outdoor water parks out there. And not too far away, you've got Mount Olympus, which is a huge outdoor theme park. One of the coolest things about Mount Olympus, if you go on their go-kart track, it actually winds through their largest wooden roller coaster. If either of those are your thing, then you've always got the music festivals. I mean, there's all these outdoor venues from Alpine Valley to, you've got Somerset Music Festival, but the largest of all is definitely Summerfest. They've got about 12 stages. It runs over a 2-week period, but they're only active for 11 days because they span around the 4th of July. We've got carnival rides and over 150 artists every year. The best part about it though, it's super affordable. It's $8 to $20 for 1 day, or you buy an 11-day pass and it's $80. So definitely cheaper than a lot of the festivals you see out west. Sports are the next big thing in Wisconsin. Like I said earlier, there's the Green Bay Packers, which are the team with the most championships. They've got 4 Super Bowls, so they don't win the Super Bowl title, but they've been around so long that they had 8 championships before then. You've also got University of Wisconsin for the Badgers. So Badgers football, they play at Camp Randall, and it's probably most famous for the fact that at the end of the 3rd quarter of every home game, they play jump around, and everyone's jumping in the stands so much that the stadium shakes. If you head down to Milwaukee, you've got the Bucks, you've got the Admirals, the Wave, and the Brewers. So the Bucks currently in the NBA playoffs. The Admirals are the American Hockey League affiliate for the Nashville Predators, and the Wave, they're an indoor soccer team. The Brewers, obviously it's Wisconsin, you got to have the beer involved. So the Brewers are playing at Miller Park. They've been there since it was built 15 years ago roughly, and they're not too far from the Miller Brewery or Miller Valley where you can go do tours. You've got Miller Coors right there. Pabst actually came back to Milwaukee this week, so it's good to see them finally come home. I know they've got a big following out here in Boise. Mulligan's is one of the top 20 sellers for Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Let's see what else. So if you head up north or northwest a little bit, you can go to Leinenkugel's, where they've got Leinie's Lodge. You can go out, tour the brewery, you come back and you just hang out in this log cabin in the middle of the woods. They give you free drinks and you just get to talk to a lot of people, talk to the brewers there. New Glarus is probably one of the more popular breweries in Wisconsin. The unique thing about them is they only sell in the state. So if you're even in Minnesota or Illinois right across the border, there's no way that you can get their beer. And every good beer is going to pair with the food. And there's so many different types of food, especially with the German influence in Wisconsin, that you can go to Culver's, which is a fast food restaurant. You've got butter burgers, you've got custard, you've got the root beer, and you've got, of course, deep fried cheese curds. Currently, the only place that you can get it in Idaho is over in Twin Falls, but they are opening one here in Boise or in Meridian in the next couple months or in the next year, they said. Then the most popular of all the Wisconsin food would probably be the fish fries on a Friday night. No matter what restaurant you're at, they're always going to have a fish fry where you can get your potato pancakes, you can get fries, drinks, and all the fried fish that you can eat. But, I mean, outside of all the live music, the sports, the food, the drinks, hunting, fishing, anything outdoors, Wisconsin's got it all. So if you guys ever make a trip, I definitely say that it has to be on one of your top places to visit. Thank you.